What to do if you're a victim of online lending harassment. SLAP. SLAP. This does not mean physically hurting someone. Rather, it is an acronym to help you remember easily. Stay calm, learn, arrange, and pursue each of these steps will be explained below. Step 1. Stay calm when faced with personal attacks from lenders or collecting agents. The instinctive reaction is to counter them with anger. It's easy to be upset. These are moments that will drain your energy. When temper flares, it clouds judgment. The best response is to stay calm. Don't let these unscrupulous individuals distress you. Yes, you owe them money, but that does not entitle them to harass, threaten, or shame you. Insist on fair treatment. Take note that staying calm is the first step. If you allow heightened emotions to get in the way, it will be difficult to get to the fourth and last step. Step 2. Learn. The familiar quote, knowledge is power, is also true in dealing with credit collecting agencies. Learn what they can and cannot do, and what an unfair collection practice is. So familiarize yourself with the rules and treat this as your ally against online lender harassment and threats. What is an unfair collection practice? Unfair collection practices are acts that lenders or their agents cannot do when collecting payments from borrowers. In collecting the amount due to them, lenders must resort to only to reasonable and legal means, or else there are penalties if they are found liable for unfair collection practices. What are the regulatory agencies that determine unfair collection practices? The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, regulates banks, credit card companies, and their collection agencies in the Philippines. It issued BSP Circular Number 454 Series of 2004 prohibiting banks, credit card companies, and collection agencies from engaging in unscrupulous or untoward acts. It also provided the list of those considered unfair collection practices: threats, insults, contacting before 6 a.m. or after 10 p.m., etc. What debt collection practices are considered unfair? The following are considered unfair collection practices by FCs and LCs under SEC MC 18. Using or threatening violence to harm the borrower, his or her reputation or property. Using threats to take any action that cannot legally be taken. Using obscenities, insults, or profane language. Disclosing or publishing the names and other personal information of borrowers for allegedly refusing to pay debts, except those allowed under Section 2 of MC 18. Communicating or threatening to communicate to any person the loan information which is known or should be known is false, except those instances allowed under Section 2 of MC 18. Using false representation or deceptive means to collect any debt or obtain information about a borrower. Number 4. Can a collecting agent contact the person in borrower's contact list if the borrower gave consent? Answer is no under SEC MC 18. Even if the borrower gave consent, the persons in their contact list, except for the guarantor or co-makers, cannot be contacted, or else such an act constitutes unfair debt collection practice. Similarly, the National Privacy Commission (NPC) issued Circular Number 20-01 titled Guidelines on the Processing of Personal Data for Loan-Related Transactions, which prohibits online lenders from accessing contact list or email list for debt collection to harass the borrower or his/her contacts. Violation of data privacy fall within the jurisdiction of the NPC based on the Data Privacy Act. You may check the NPC website for more information. Number 5. Are lenders still liable for unfair collection practices even if they already outsource their collection activities? Answer is yes. Even if SEC MC 18 allows the outsourcing of payment collection to a third-party service provider, the ultimate responsibility for the collection practices and compliance with SEC MC 18 is still with the FCs or LCs, financing companies, or lending companies. Di nga. Number 6. What are the penalties for unfair collection practices? Any violation of SEC MC 18 shall subject the FCs and LCs to the following penalties. Penalty: lending companies, financing companies. First offense, 25,000 pesos to 50,000 pesos. Second offense, 50,000 pesos to 100,000 pesos. Third offense, any of the following: fine of not less than twice the fine for the second offense, but not more than 1 million pesos. Suspension of lending and financing activities for 60 days.
Paano masabi?
Revocation of certificate of authority to operate as an FC or LC. Number 7. Are online loans legal in the Philippines? How to know if the online lender is legal? A legally operating online lending company or platform in the Philippines is registered with the SEC. The SEC has posted the list of online lending platforms on its website. LCs and FCs with revoked licenses or certificates of authority are also posted on the SEC website. The SEC issued the SEC MC10 series of 2021, imposing a moratorium that no new online lending platforms will operate in the Philippines. Step 4. Pursue. Where do I report online lending harassment in the Philippines? Once you are armed with the information about your rights and your supporting documents, you can pursue filing a formal complaint with the regulatory agency, SEC, BSP, or NPC to stop these lenders or collecting agents from abusive practices. Final thoughts. Know your rights so that you can insist on being treated fairly. Reading articles such as "This is a good start. There may have been horrifying stories about online lenders who harass or threaten borrowers with an unpaid online loan in the Philippines. But there are also those with a good mission and are not out there to make you dare pray."